Welcome everyone. My name is Nicholas or Nick Greer. It doesn't matter to me, so let's jump into it. And today I will be talking about the rapper Chedda the Connect. In this one hit wonder series, I will be listening to rappers that are classified as one hit wonders to see on what type of music they got. When it comes to one hit wonders, a lot of their music gets overshadowed by that one song that everybody knows by. In this series, I will take a look at what type of music that these. In this series, I will take a look at what type of music they make. Chedda the Connect is a rapper that's mainly known for the song "Flick of the Wrist," which is one of my favorite songs. I will still be bumping this song in 2038. Don't care what nobody says. The song hit 94 on the US charts and 29 in the US R&B charts in 2015. The song was remixed by several artists: Fetty Wap, Kevin Gates, 2 Chainz, etc. It went viral on Vine. It was a popular meme on Vine. Rest in peace, back when Vine was a thing. Chedda the Connect released 5 projects: Catching Plays 1 and 2, Chedda World the mixtape, Chedda World the album, and Trap USA. He released a new song this year with Don Toliver, and spoiler alert, that song was garbage. But I will give credit to Don Toliver, even though his voice sounded a little off. On that on this part, but I think he carried Chedda on that song. And another thing, none of these projects charted on the album billboards, and none of those projects that I mentioned got any attention. I mean, it got attention, but it did not get a lot of attention. Now, here's my thoughts and feels about Chedda the Connect. Honestly, his music is not good. All 5 projects were not good, but I will give credit to the features on each project. There were a lot of unknown features on this album, each project, which is fine. I don't mind unknown features. It really gives you the time to discover more artists out there, which is a good thing. I like to see all these unknown features that I might familiar with. I might check out some of their music to see if they get some heat or not. But there were like a lot of unknown features. The ones that were on this album that I already knew were T. Wayne, Sauce Walker, Kurt Cobain, not to be confused with Kurt Cobain, rest in peace, OJ the Juice Man, and Trill Sammy. Now, I've listened to T. Wayne. I actually listened to some of his music like not that long ago. It was this year. Sauce Walker I don't even listen to. Kurt Cobain, I listened to like a few of his songs. OJ the Juice Man, I only heard one song from him. And Trill Sammy, like, I've seen his name, but I never listened to his music at all. So my favorite features from his projects were Shay Banks from the Catching Plays, the first one. It was called Love in the Studio. Now, the reason why I like her on the song is because of her vocals.
We made love in the studio. We made love in the studio.
But unfortunately, it wasn't enough to save the whole track. Another song from that mixtape was Bruce Jenner with Just Britney. I think she carried Chedda on that song.
that shit back. Soon as she dipped, that nigga got mad. You bitching this shit, but she ain't coming back. Tweeting this shit, you living through tag.
That song. Unfortunately, she did not. It was not enough for me to go back to listen to, mainly because of Chedda the Connect. He ruined the whole song, and I wish I could just listen to just Britney's part on that song. OJ the Juice Man from Juice Man. Even though I never listened to OJ the Juice Man, like I think he was the best part of the song called Juice Man.
Them pints of lean, plus I keep that clean. About to hit the trap, beat it like Billie Jean. $1,000 jeans.
Now, here's the reason why Chedda the Connect's music is bad. It's mainly because of his use of auto-tune. When he raps, he sounds like he's finna cry.
I'm starting to see the demons in my sleep. No Versace for my bed sheet.
His music is repetitive, especially the hooks. I mean, I think those repetitive hooks were like popular back then in like 2015, 14, I think. I'm not sure.
I'm so addicted to money. I'm so addicted to money. I'm so addicted to money.
I'm not sure. His music is repetitive. I don't even know what he's trying to do on most tracks. Like, it sounds so weird on some songs.
These niggas will never understand me. Cause I've been going through a lot of pressure.
Like, I don't even know what he's trying to do on those songs. It just sounds so odd. And then there were some songs on each project that were like boring and stuff. That example is Lean in My Cup.
I'm on Percocets and rice. Pull up with my partner.
Another thing to criticize is that this dude has 2 songs with the same formula as Flick of the Wrist. Those 2 songs were Sauce and Addicted to Money.
Look at the flick of that wrist. 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 Addicted to money. I'm so addicted to money. I'm so addicted to money. I'm so addicted.
Now, I just got done listening to Addicted to Money. When I heard those that same formula, I was like, wow, that's the second time I heard something like that. The first time I heard it was Tyga in the song Swish and Taste. You could just tell by the similarities in the vocals in the background. If you listen to Swish and Taste, you could just tell that those beats are very similar. And Swish is just another Swiss is just the knockoff version of Taste. And I know Tyga doesn't really make all that good music. Now, here are my final thoughts about Chedda the Connect. I want to call him trash. I want to call him as one of the worst rappers of the 21st century. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to disrespect this dude like that. But I will say that he's one of my least favorite rappers of all time. So my rating on Chedda the Connect as a rapper will be a 1 out of 10. I think Catching Plays is a 2 out of 10, mainly because of that Just Britney and Shay Banks feature. Trap USA is a 2 out of 10, mainly because of that Sauce Walker and Trill Sammy feature. And honestly, that song is pretty decent. I didn't really like it that much, but I might have to go back to listen to it to see if I like it. And I will say, and all his other work is a 0 out of 10. So, and also before I close it out, he has a song called Why Not, and that song is actually, that's another song that I like. And that song actually goes hard. I actually mess with that song.
Why not make these niggas mad? Why not stun on niggas? Why not? Why not pull up in that whip?
It's just all this other stuff was just not good at all. But now I don't know. Now he hasn't released any recent music apart from that song with Don Toliver. Like I said before, that song was not good at all. The only thing I liked about it was Don Toliver.
Get in the motherfucking city, I'ma come back. Fuck your bitch when I run up me a million. I'm trying hella hard.
Even though his voice was like kind of out of place in that song, but I would not. But he was not enough to like for me to listen to re-listen to that song. So, and in that song, he has not improved at all. He still has that same flow from all of his projects.
200 grand out one way. I try to discipline every week. He say he a gangster, he really weak. That boy.
So I guess it's a good thing that he's not making any more music at the moment. And I don't even know what happened to. I don't even know why he haven't made any music. I don't know if he had label issues or family trouble, or he just didn't want to make music. But even if he did, his music wouldn't go anywhere anyway. So